Hi everybody, this is Danny Class. Today's lesson is going to be very quick on the subject of how to place your thumb at the back of the neck as you play the guitar. I think it's easy to get into some bad habits, and down the road that could make advancing in the instrument more difficult and more painful on your hand. So there's just a couple of things that I think that could serve you well here. So the first sort of the general principle is that first of all the thumb should always be touching, of course, the back of the neck on the pad of your thumb. That it should not be like this. That's a big no-no. And also it should not be sort of gripped tightly. It should just sort of slide up and down. And in terms of its placement, it should ideally be between your first and second fingers. So think about that as you go up and down the fretboard. That is, if you're playing something high up, 7th, ninth frets, your thumb goes with your hand. It should not be like this. That's going to cause some strain, and it could be painful down the road. So keep that in mind. And also, the work, is to be done on the fingers as they press. And so the thumb is just kind of there along for the ride. And so as the hand goes, the thumb goes. It's kind of like one unit. That's essentially it. The other thing, though, to think about is as you play, how big is your hand? And that will determine what kind of neck feels right for you. And there's different preferences, especially when it comes to electric guitars, on some people liking a thin, fast neck, some people liking a thicker, chunky neck. And also how big and how wide the fretboard is. But really, a lot of that comes down to the physiology of your hand, how big your fingers are, and also just how things feel, intuitively. Personally, I tend to like a medium to larger size neck, just because I feel like it just feels better for me. But whatever feels right for you, go ahead and go with it. But remember, for your thumb, always slide along the back and don't pinch like this, and don't let it trail behind. Okay, nice and easy, and it should just sort of be touching, and the pressing should be done with the fingers. So hopefully you found that useful. Stay well, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.